everyone. Welcome back to my page called D.T.P, which stands for Determined to Praise. For those of you that know what these videos are about, hi, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out the page and looking at the videos that are already uploaded. For those of you that have no idea what this is about, I pretty much created this YouTube channel called D.T.P to help encourage those that are just in need of strength. Every day is a fight, every day is a battle, and I just want to help motivate people, to just get up and do what they got to do and let them know that everything is going to be okay. So for today, I kind of just wanted to give a little bit of a background about myself. My name is Anasia Dare, and I created this page because I just kind of felt God pulling me to do it. Um, you know, Everybody's in need of strength at some part in their life. We can't always be the ones with the strength giving it out. Sometimes we need people to give us strength. And, I'm not always the strongest person, but I just have a need to want to help people. And I just felt God pulling me to say, like, people are in need of strength. People need help. People need some type of encouragement. So I just wanted to start creating videos, about different topics, different things that people go through, and just kind of let them know that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. A lot of things are easier said than done. Oh, you're telling me to hold on. I know that. I've heard that already. But, you know, it's really no better answer than that. Just holding on, just being patient. You know, the rough times, they don't last always. Eventually, the sun will come back out. And I feel like when you stay strong during the storm, that rainbow will be that much better that you held on tight and that you waited. We all go through things. Everybody has a different battle that they face. Some may not be as bad as other think because, everybody's strength is different. Everybody's tolerance for things is different. Everybody's patience is different. But I think the most important part is to just trust in God and to just have faith. He brought you through so many things. Why would he walk away and give up on you now? You know, he's helped you, he's strengthened you through things that you thought that you would never even make it through. How many times have you woken up and thought, God, I don't know how I'm going to do this. How am I going to get this done? And you blink and there he is making a way. Like, how did that even happen? Like, what? How is this even possible? And there's God being God, who He is, merciful and mighty and strong, and just always there when you need Him, even when you don't deserve it. There He is with His hands out, just waiting to help you, waiting to save you all over again. And He gets up and He does it daily. Even the little things, sometimes we take we're so ungrateful for the little things, just the fact that you're alive, the fact that you're breathing, the fact that you can get up and walk, the fact that you can talk. There are some people out here struggling and sick in their bodies and they still find ways to get up and fight. So sometimes it's just being grateful about what you do have and not for what you don't have. um it's hard. Following God and following His will and doing what He wants you to do is hard, and not only is it hard, it's very scary. I know for me, I'm a very shy individual, so every time I'm stepping out and doing something where it requires people to listen, even doing this video, I wasn't, I was excited about it because I'm like, yes, I hope people watch these videos and they get help and they get strength. But there's a part of me that's always worried, that's always afraid. I don't really like to be seen. I like to be in the background. But I really try my best to be obedient to what it is that God requires of me. It's not always fun because He never called you to do the fun things. It's always something scary. And you're like, not doing that. I'm going to look crazy. But obedience is key. Is really what leads to all the good things. All that stuff that you worry about is so funny because I feel like every time you worry about something and you step out and you do whatever God has asked you to do, it never turns out the way you expect it to. Everything that you worried about is like literally so irrelevant by the time you step out and do whatever He calls you to do. So as I said, I just want to encourage people. I just want to motivate people. Don't quit. Don't give up. Whatever you're facing, whatever it is that you're going through, it's not over. It's not done. It's not over until God says it is. And God, He can make the impossible possible. Like, what's impossible when you have God with you? Nothing. So just don't give up faith. Don't quit. Don't think that it's done because of the way it looks. Because the way it looks isn't always what it seems. Um, You just gotta keep fighting every day. You gotta keep pushing every day. You gotta keep hanging on. Each day, just think each day you're so much closer to your victory. Each day you're so much closer to the point that you're waiting to get to. Every day you get closer. Every day you get closer. So yes, I know each day it's weary. Each day you get tired. Each day you feel like quitting. But just know each day, all right, 24 hours done. I finished one day. Let me get ready for the next. Let me prepare for this next day. Let me prepare for this next struggle. But God is right there with you. He's fighting with you. He's strengthening you. He's never left. He's not going anywhere. He's never going to go anywhere. He's going to always be right there by your side, fighting your battles each and every day with you. Just don't give up. I don't know what else to say, but don't give up, because I feel like that's the number one thing. And it's okay if you do. It's okay if you do, quit for a moment. If you fall down, it's fine, because it happens. No one's perfect. We fall, we stumble, we trip up, but the most important part is knowing that God is with you, and that He has grace and He has mercy, and He doesn't hate you. He's our Father. He loves us. He cares for us. He wants us to be happy. He wants us to have peace and have joy. So just get back up. Dust yourself off. You know what? I slipped. I fell, but it's all right. I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep pushing, because it doesn't end just because you fell. It doesn't end just because you stumbled, you messed up. God's still sitting there waiting. He waiting for you to pick the baton back up and keep running this race. And you got to keep going till you finish what it is that you got to do. And I know it's hard. It is really hard. It gets tough. Some days where you feel like God don't care and He's not listening, and I'm going through this again. Then I already go through this, and why does this keep happening to me? And why does this keep doing this? And why does it keep doing that? What's going on? Does God hear me? Don't you hear me? I'm crying out. I'm praying. Do you not hear me? And He hears you. He hears you. He hears you, and He's with you, and He's fighting. He's fighting with you. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't feel like you're a lost cause. Don't feel like you're irrelevant. Don't feel like you don't matter, because you matter to God. He cares so deeply for all of us. He loves us all so much. I don't listen. The way God loves, we could never understand, because us as human beings, look how quick we are to turn on people when they make us mad, turn on people when they don't listen, when they talk about us, and there God is watching us be disobedient, or watching us lie, or watching us do something we have no business doing, and He doesn't turn His back. He doesn't hate us. He doesn't walk away. He's right there with His arms open wide, just waiting for you to come back. It's crazy, because who, like, what as human beings, we could never, you know. And I strive one day to love the way He does. I don't know, He working on me, so who knows if I get there. I pray I do, but that's tough. Could you imagine just loving somebody regardless of how mean and nasty they were to you, just loving them anyway, loving them anyway, loving them anyway. That's a very tough thing for a lot of people to do. I don't know. I don't know. But He loves us. He's there. He's watching over us always. He's fighting for us always. He's not giving up on us, so we shouldn't give up on Him. Keep getting up every day and fighting. Every day and fighting. And remember, when you fight in this battle, it's not just for you. There's so many people out there who are in need of you. So many, you're a part of something bigger than just you. The race is not just about you. There's so many other people that you're connected to who you haven't even met. So many people who you're connected to that they're waiting for you. They're stuck somewhere and they can't move until you get to where you gotta go, and you bump into them and y'all cross paths, and you're like, oh, that's crazy. I've met a couple people who I've crossed paths with that I would have never, expected the things I've been through to help them get through what they've been through. And, vice versa. People that have been through things that have walked into my life and helped me deal with things that I never thought that I'd be able to get through them. So we all matter. We're all important in the body of Christ. We're all relevant. We all matter. We're all needed. We're all necessary. Like, don't ever think you're not necessary because you don't do something like this person, or you don't look like this person, or you don't act like that person. God can use you in any state or form. Like, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Um, we all matter. We're all relevant. So don't ever feel like you're not. We all matter. Just keep your head up. I know it's hard to keep your head above the water. You know, you feel like you're drowning, but it's in that very place where God is with you the most. That's the very place where He's carrying you, He's holding you, and the reason why you haven't failed, the reason why you haven't drowned yet, is because He's right there with you. He's not gonna let you fall. He's not gonna let you drown. He's not gonna allow any of that to happen. Just keep holding your head up and know that He's fighting with you, and that as long as you keep pushing, He's gonna be right there with you, pushing right with you. He's gonna be right there carrying you. He's gonna be right there holding you up. He's never gonna walk away or let you fall. Um, I pray that this video helps somebody, that you watch it and that you feel some kind of strength, that you feel some kind of encouragement. Um, it's not easy. Nothing. I feel like nothing we do for God is easy. That's just my opinion. I don't feel like it's ever really easy. I feel like sometimes it gets easier, but as soon as you get to the part where it's like, oh, okay, I got this, it hit you with a curveball. No, we're about to do something new now. Here's something that's like, you know, level one all over again, starting from scratch. But never feel like what you do isn't working or what you do is worthless. Don't ever feel like whatever you're sowing won't come back. It always comes back. It always comes back. So keep doing the right thing. Keep making time for God. Keep praying. I don't care if it's 2 minutes, if it's 5 minutes, whatever you got, give it to Him. You know, it's all important. It all matters. Um, Again, my name is Anisha Adair. This is D.T.P. Stands for Determined to Praise. I pray that people get help, that people get strength from these videos. Um, it's never an easy thing. It's always going to be hard. It's always going to be a battle. But I mean, hey, what thing out there that's important to you, that you love, that you care for, that you didn't have to fight for? Who wants it if it's just that easy to get it and everybody can get it? Who wants it? Everything that's important, that's worth fighting for. It's always a fight. It's never just going to come that easy. So just be still and wait on God. Wait on Him to move. Wait on Him to tell you your next step. Wait on Him to tell you what to do. Be patient and waiting. It's not easy. It's always a little frustrating, but just know that He loves and He cares and He's there with you. You're never alone. You're never forsaken. You're never by yourself. He's always got you. So just remember that, whenever you feel like quitting, just know that God is right there with you. He's watching. And He doesn't want you to fail. He doesn't want you to fall. So don't fall. Don't fall. Everything will be okay. Everything will work itself out. I was listening to a song earlier, by Naomi Rain. She's a part of Maverick City, I guess. But the song was called "God Will Work It Out." You guys should go and give it a listen. But it was so beautiful, such a beautiful song. But I mean, that's it right there in a nutshell. Even when your faith is weary, even when you don't know how you're going to make it to the next day, even when you don't know what you're going to do, how is it going to happen? There's no way this can happen. I don't have enough. There's not enough. This can't work. He's already working it out. He's already made a way. He's already there. It's already done. It's already happened. You just have to be patient and wait and let Him do what He does. He's God. One of my biggest issues is that I still have a hard time. I don't want to say trusting in God, but I guess that's just the reality of it. And I do trust Him, but I have such a big issue with being in control. And a lot of times I will try to be in control of things that are happening. And it's like, and they should just move and let God do what He's going to do. And I go, I don't know, because what's going to happen if I move? What's going to happen if I let go? And I mean, what's going to happen if you let go? God's not going to let you fall. So let go. Let Him do what He's going to do, And it's scary. It's very scary. If anyone else is like to be in control like I do, it's very scary to completely just back up and not touch it and to let God move. But how can you ever know what He's capable of if you're always trying to be in control of what's going on? How do you know what He's going to do if you never let Him do what He's going to do? How would you know? The only way to find out and to learn how to trust Him is to let go, is to step back, is to let Him step into the room and take over and take control. Let Him step into your life and take over and take control. There's no other way to figure it out but to do that. And I have moments where I'm like, okay, God, you got this, and then there's moments where I'm like, no, 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 not right here, no, 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 not right here. But those are the things, we gotta let go. We gotta let Him be in control. We have to let Him be God. Who knows us better than He does? Who knows what we want better than He does? Who knows what we need better than He does? Nobody. So who else better to be in control of our life than God? There's no other answer. He knows us better than we know ourselves. So we have to let Him take over and let Him, you know, take the wheel. Let Him take over. Let him do it. His his dreams for us, His blessings for us are so much bigger than what we could even imagine. So much better than what we could have guessed. So much better than what we could have dreamed on our own. You know how you imagine something, you like, this is so perfect. Well, what God has is way bigger, way better than that. Like, that's nothing compared to what He has waiting for you. Nothing. Be faithful and be patient and wait on Him. Let Him step in. Let Him do what He's going to do. Always. And like I said, it's not always easy. Some days you ain't trying to hear that. Some days you like, look, I already know. I ain't trying to hear that right now. But that's the answer. That's the only way. Is being patient and letting God be who God is. He wants what's best for us always. He wants us to be happy and healed and at peace. He wants us to experience all the joys of life. So let Him help us to experience that. Let Him strengthen us. Let Him help us to grow our strength. Let Him build us up. Let Him do it. There's no other way. There's no other way. He's the key to life. He's the key to happiness. So seeking Him and following Him and being faithful and being patient in Him is the only way. Um, that's pretty much all I have for today. As I said, I hope that you watch the video and you get some kind of strength. I'm not sure how often I'll be posting videos. My plan was to do it once a week, every Wednesday. Um, I'm not sure. It might be every other week. I don't know, but I'll definitely post on Facebook to let people know, for those that are interested and do want to watch and look forward to the videos. I'll post up, to let you guys know if a video will be going up every week or not, or a couple days before I post it. Maybe Monday I post it to let you guys know if it'll be one up for Wednesday. But have faith in God. Be patient. Be be patient and wait on God, because He cares and He loves us. So stay tuned for the next video. Um, Stay strong in God. Stay faithful and be patient and wait. Try to keep your hands off whatever it is that's going on, and keep your eyes on Him, even in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the trial, in the midst of the pain, in the midst of the struggle. Keep your eyes on God and know that He is with you, and He will never leave you or forsake you. And know that He always is there and that He loves you. You guys be blessed and have a great day.